Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna do a quick review on Nintendo franchises, and I will try to sort them up into a personalized tier list, as you can see over here. So starting off as S tier is gonna be the best franchises in my opinion, followed up by A, B, and C. And I just put here two brackets because some of these franchises I haven't played enough, maybe to give like a fair grade on my own, and others I haven't played at all. So that's why I decided to create these two brackets. So yeah, let's get started. Hope you like this video and let me know in the comments what is your favorite Nintendo franchise. So starting off here, we have the Advance Wars, right? So essentially, I think I've played on GBA before. I know it's like a sort of a turn-based kind of game, kind of strategic. You have to, command an army and defeat the opposition. I think I played once with a friend. I think it would be fair just to give like I don't have enough experience because I only played on GBA. I know that they have other games on Nintendo DS, but fortunately I don't have much experience to say anything on that. Same goes for Animal Crossing. I know it's like a sort of simulation in which you create your own farm, and you have your village, and you have to get your puppies to chop up woods and build things. Also, put it as not enough experience because I haven't played. I think I haven't played at all this one. So yeah, let me know if you guys like Animal Crossing, if and you think it should be fun to play. Bayonetta is another one I have played just one in I think it was Wii U or Switch, which was Bayonetta 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was kind of cool. It's like a sort of an action adventure game. Have that woman with all the stylish combats, but yeah, I haven't played it all to qualify. So we had a good start. So three first franchise I haven't played at all, or even haven't played much. Donkey Kong. Gotta put a Donkey Kong on A tier for sure. I'm a big fan of the franchise since the Country series, right? The Super Nintendo, Country 1, Country 2, Country 3. Country 2 was probably my favorite of all of these series. I even played a little bit of Donkey Kong 64, although I haven't, done a full playthrough of this game. But I played a little bit of the Donkey Kong Country Returns, and looking forward to play also the Tropical Breeze, which people say is kind of cool. So yeah, I'll put it as a solid A over here. Dr. Mario. I think it's more of a Tetris-like. I played it, if I'm not mistaken, on the SNES or NES. But it's a sort of a mix of Tetris with Candy Crush. Not a little bit my type of game that I like. So we'll just put it here for now. Fire Emblem games. I mean, I love the lore, the concepts. I know that you have like a lot of different characters that you can play in the Smash Bros. Series as well, but the whole game is a whole different concept. So you have to calculate all how many tiles you can move. Each character is sort of more RPG kind of style, but I think it's a very solid franchise. I've played some of these fields before, and I like the lore, so I'll just put it as a B. F Zero to me is would be a solid B as well, mostly because I'm super nostalgic because of the SNES game, the F Zero Grand Prix, and haven't played much of the 64, but I play a little bit on the GameCube, which was really cool. Really cool. I don't think they have developed much of the lore. You have Captain Falcon because you know him from the Super Smash Bros. Series, but there is not many aspects you can understand regarding his arch rivals, stories regarding. I mean, I know it's a racing game, so at the end of the day, I'll just put it as a solid B. Golden Sun. I played the first one on Game Boy Advance, if I'm not mistaken. It's an RPG game. You play as Isaac. You have all these elements RPG. Never got a chance to play through, so I think it's fair just to put it that I don't have enough experience on that. Kid Icarus, I think it's also a game that I don't have enough. I mean, I haven't played at all the game. I know that there's Spit because of the Super Smash Bros. Series. Let me know if you guys like Kid Icarus, if it's a thing that I should be playing because, I mean, these are games that definitely are very famous and haven't got a chance to touch them enough. Kirby, I'll put it as a solid. I'll put it as a solid A, definitely. I think these are great games. I played on portables before. I played on the SNES, 64. I'm not sure if I had a chance to play it. I played on the Switch though, the new game. It's very very cool. To me, it's like I love that they have a lot of variety when you can absorb different enemies and absorb their power and get very dynamic. The gameplay as you progresses through the levels. I think at some point it's very competitive with Mario series in terms of like you can have different kind of aspects on absorbing different power ups and changes the gameplay. Luigi's Mansion, I would say I do not have enough experience. I just played the first one. I think it was on GameCube. However, I haven't had the chance to finish that up as well. I thought it was a little bit lame. I don't know. At the time, we had so many better games to play. So, to me, Luigi's Mansion was sort of a, like a Ghostbuster inside a mansion. You have to hunt ghosts. Wasn't really my vibe back then. Same goes to Mario and Luigi. I think I haven't played any of these games. I know that that they are announced the game Brotherhood, like soon to be out. But to me, Mario and Luigi are games on Game Boy Advance. It's a sort of an RPG, right? Haven't played at all. Mario Kart would definitely put it as an A. I mean, since Super Nintendo, I played through the Super Nintendo 64, the Double Dash, and then came the Wii version of the Mario Kart, which was very famous and I think one of the most bestsellers edition of all time regarding Mario Kart series. And then it progressed through. I remember I purchased the Mario Kart 7 for DS. Interesting game though. Very good portable version, and of course the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I mean the 8 came out for the Wii U, but the Wii U flopped, so it was ported to the Switch afterwards. And it's a solid game, a solid franchise. I mean, I mentioned this before on this channel that I don't like that much Mario Kart other than Diddy Kong Racing. I like Diddy Kong Racing better because you can pick up the items. It's more strategic, and while Mario Kart has a lot of like lucky factor, uh, because of the items. I know that there's also dash stuff that you can do on the curve, but I don't think it's enough to make it like a great competitive racing game. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not meant to be competitive at all, but I don't know. I just rage quit so many times with Mario Kart that I have some mixed feelings in, promoting it to the S level. Mario Party, I would definitely put it as a solid A as well. I played through 1 through 7, I believe. I haven't played the latest ones. Love the mini games, love the dynamics. My favorite one is perhaps the 4 on the GameCube. I know that most of the people would prefer the third one, but I think the fourth one to me is more dearly. I have played way more that game with a lot of friends. We used to do all the mini games inside the all the different maps, boards that you can have. Great memories. Super Mario franchise, I'll definitely have to put it as an S tier, right? When you see this logo, it's like a powerful logo since the NES. Great memories of Mario 64. To me, Mario Sunshine as well. I do like Mario Sunshine and Odyssey. I mean, that was one heck of a game. I think Mario games are always great. You can pick it up and play it like with your eyes. You can pick it up on the store with your eyes closed and then play it through like and become addicted to the game very easily. Very well made, the story, everything. So I'll just leave it as an S tier. Metroid's a great series as well. I'll definitely put it as an A. As to me, it's like I played the SNES version, the Super Metroid, and then was followed followed by the Prime on the GameCube. But I don't think the N64 ever had a Metroid. So the GameCube Prime series is also great. I know there's a huge hype for the Prime 4, so that makes things more interesting. Definitely put it as an A. I really like picking Samus Aran, the bounty hunter, in the Smash Bros. Series. Great, great series. So yeah, Mother. So I think there's two Mothers, so I'm gonna consider the same. This is the franchise for Earthbound and Nass from the Smash Brothers series as well. I remember playing a lot with Nass. I think it's a solid series, Earthbound game, RPG game. You have this, kid with psychic powers, and on the Smash Brothers series, he gets his psychic powers to fire on enemies and screaming "PK Fire, PK Fire" at all times. It gets so annoying. So, but I mean, the games are great. The RPG was great on the Super NES. Very hard game to play through. Must say, like you have to dedicate a lot of hours to progress. So yeah, great memories. Paper Mario. Not enough experience again. I play on the GameCube version, the RPG. Solid game though. I'm inclined to put it as a B as well, next to Mother as RPG. I prefer like Super Mario RPG rather than Paper Mario, but what the hell. Pikmin. Not enough experience. Play a little bit on the GameCube, I believe. You have these what do you call it? These creatures, color creatures. They have to solve the puzzles, and it's sort of strategy game. They have to solve puzzles. It's kind of weird to me. I think if I've played enough, I'll probably put it as a B or C. But yeah, for now I haven't got enough experience. So Pokemon, I think with the arc with my ice closed, I can definitely put it on as S tier, especially the first versions. My favorite ones are still the Gold and Silver from the Game Boy Color. Played the game so much, so many times over, like so many hours through the game as well. I think I played until the seventh generation, if I'm not mistaken, the X and Y. No, probably I played the one after that, which was the Sun and Moon. But that was way years after it was released. So yeah, like 8 generations. I think the peak and the prime generations would be up until the third or fourth. From there, I think the Game Freak would lose a little bit on the hand there. Would create like they'll become like less creative on the Pokemons. So I mean, in terms of the story, in terms of the dynamics of the game, I think the best lore is still Gold and Silver, by far. You have to go through 16 gyms instead of 8. You have like 250 Pokemon. You have the legendary from both of the first and second generation. And like at the time, we were surrounded by a lot of franchise and merchandise. Sorry, the franchises merchandise all around us. in terms of toys, the cartoon, the anime. So yeah, great times, very powerful franchise. Definitely put it on the S tier. Punch Out. I would say I have like I wouldn't have like enough experience with Punch Out other than playing the first game on the NES. You have like the Mario as a judge and you have to punch the guy. I like Little Mac though. I think he's a great character. Also on the Smash Bros. Ultimate, very great character. But he cannot jump, and that pisses me off. The guy can't kick and can't jump, so his recovery is awful. But I really think the coach is funny too. Great guy. The coach that goes around say, "You got this, man." So yeah, Rhythm Heaven. Haven't played at all. I know it's like a sort of a Guitar Hero kind of rhythmic song or whatever. Just put it over there. Not gonna waste any time with this. Super Smash Brothers. Oh boy, this one has to be S tier as well. Played through all the versions. To me, my favorite one is still between Melee and Brawl. Like I think these were great times to be playing Smash Brothers. I know Ultimate is a great one too, but like this came out when I was way older, so it wasn't that fun anymore. Splatoon, haven't played at all. I know it's a competitive game from Nintendo, like a sort of trying to be a competitive team game. So you throw out ink and try to get the arena painted out. Not much my vibe. Just put it here. Star Fox definitely an A tier for sure. Haven't played much the SNES, although a lot of people recommends it. They even had to modify the cartridge of the SNES to fit this game in. They do a special cartridge to make all the 3D effects on the SNES. But I played a lot out of the Star Fox 64 cartridge. My cartridge even gets glitches for for the amount of times that I played the game. Like it's almost like I melted within my S64. Like remember doing like playthrough every other day during my childhood. Really fun game. I remember knowing all of the where the enemies would pop out by heart, etc. I must do like a playthrough of Star Fox at one point in my channel. Let me know if you guys like Star Fox as well. To me, it's like a very dear franchise. The Legendary Starfy. No, don't have any clue what that is. I'll just put it over here. WarioWare. Very fun franchise as well. Like I played on the DS version and the Wii, which was kind of cool. So essentially, it's like a party game. You get to mimic the movements to pass through each level, and you pass the controller to another friend, and so forth. It's a fun game. Have a very unexpected mini games inside. Xenoblade Chronicles. Haven't played at all as well. Probably missing out a lot, guys. Let me know if there's any thing over here. I'll just put like arms over here as well. Haven't played that as well. So I haven't played those at all. Not sure, maybe because they're too modern, or maybe because they are too old, like Icarus and Mario Luigi. Not sure, but that never picked up my interest so much. So Yoshi, let's get Yoshi with not enough experience. I played Yoshi Islands 1 or 2, I think on the SNES. Kind of fun game. You have all these colored dinosaurs around. You have to you carry Mario on your back, like baby Mario on your back. But yeah, then again, right? It's not like a big fan of Yoshi. I came on the Smash Brothers, but other than that, it's like on the games, it was like kind of meh to me. And Legend of Zelda, without a question, like S tier. Not much on the latest one. I'm not like a huge fan of Breath of the Wild or the Tears of the Kingdom, right? I think Zelda to me is like more on linear formula of doing the dungeons, getting the medallion or the items to proceed and get to the final boss afterwards. But I miss Zelda games up until like Skyward Sword. To me, the best ones so far is still Ocarina, Link to the Past, and Twilight Princess. I think those are my three of my favorite ones out of all the Zelda games. I really like, surprisingly enjoyed Skyward Sword too. I thought I wouldn't, but I think they injected a lot of different dynamics in the game that made it so interesting. So all the portable Zeldas as well, the Awakening. I haven't played much the Oracles of the seasons, but the Minish Cap is great. Link Between Worlds also great. So to me, like it's to have a Nintendo console, you definitely need to get some Zelda in there. So that's it. That's pretty much my list. Let me know what you guys think. Let me, like, again, comment below what you guys, what is your favorite franchise? What do you agree or disagree in regard of my list? But after all, this is my personal list. That's my opinion. But eager trying to know what you guys, what's gonna be yours, and what gonna be your opinion. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button, and I'll see you in the next video.